Hi everyone. In today's Freedom Model Quick Lesson, we're going to talk about what do you do when maybe you've had a substance use problem in the past, maybe you've had a drinking problem specifically, and maybe you did AA for a number of years, you might have stayed abstinent for a long time, and you left AA, you discovered the Freedom Model, and you really want to explore your option of drinking moderately, and you believe in your heart of hearts you're not going to have a problem with it. Or maybe you didn't go to AA. Maybe you've gone back and forth between heavy drinking and not drinking, and you have all these people around you that are bought in to the disease model, that are bought into AA, and they think that's what you need. But you got the Freedom Model and you're starting to read it and it makes so much sense to you. And the idea of never being able to drink again the rest of your life is not appealing to you. So you want to explore your options. What do you do with all of these people around you that are scared, that are trying to control you, and you feel like you want them just to give you the opportunity to figure this out? Well, there's a couple things. This is a very tough situation, and I've been talking to a lot of people that are in this, having this exact problem. So my first recommendation is get them the Freedom Model for the family. And they can download it for free with the same way that you may have downloaded the book. Go to thefreedommodel.org, you pick the Freedom Model for the family, and you'd put in Freedom 100 at checkout. I made the book super short, quick read, and there's a lot of information in there for the family, because here's the crux of everything. You have the right to figure out how you can be happier, but so do they. So if there's a history of troubling use in your past, it's negatively impacted your relationships, then this is a bit of a dance that you need to do. You need to sit this person down, or people, whoever it is that's concerned for you and concerned for themselves. And there's nothing wrong with that. They're concerned that maybe if you have a history of the license to misbehave, and you've used being drunk to tell people off or to act in ways that hurt other people, there has to be some reassurances. One, that you've learned in the Freedom Model that alcohol and other drugs don't make you misbehave. So you're starting to figure out, I don't have to, not only do I not have to get really drunk every time I drink, but I also don't have to behave badly and be hurtful to others in my life, to the people closest to me. So you can sit these people down and explain that to them, that the Freedom Model isn't giving you permission to drink heavily. It's not giving you permission to stay the course. I sometimes get concerned that people use the Freedom Model to kind of bash over their loved ones and see, you were wrong, everyone's wrong. And that's not what it's about. What it's about is, let's figure out, number one, why you have a heavy preference for intoxication. Number two, why you've struggled. What are the reasons that you've struggled all this time? Let's help you find solutions to those problems, but at the same time, let's help you figure out if you can be happier making a change. And you can explain to your loved ones, this is a very personal decision, and maybe give them an example very kindly of a behavior that they have. Ask them, have you struggled with any other behaviors? Maybe they've struggled with smoking. Maybe they've struggled with food. Maybe they've struggled with biting their nails or doing something else that is comforting to them, that maybe they wish they would do something different. And you can explain to them This is exactly what I'm trying to figure out. Alcohol and drugs are no different than any other habit that we perceive as a bad habit that can be harmful to us. And that if they want to help, if they want to not be so afraid, read the Freedom Model for the Family. But be cautious, because the Freedom Model for the Family tells them that they need to figure out what makes them happier too. Because for them, maybe the things they've struggled with is their relationship with you. Maybe that's the thing for them that isn't good for them that they're doing. Is staying with a person that they don't feel like is treating them well. Or that is distracted from the relationship by this substance. The ultimate goal in any relationship is to come together with common goals. Is to come together and be kind to each other and support each other. Nobody's perfect, of course. But just like with substance use, the individual that loves you, that is scared for you, that is scared for the relationship, has to figure out, how good is this relationship? How happy am I here? Can I be happier making a change? So yes, you can sit them down and say, you know, I've been doing it this way for a really long time. It's not working for me. I'm not as happy as I could be. I'm going to explore the possibility that I can be happier drinking a little or drinking occasionally, maybe tying one on once in a while. I'm going to explore the possibility that maybe I can be happier using another substance like marijuana occasionally. I'm going to explore these things, and I'd love your support. I would love if you would support me, and this is the way you can do it. But you can also be very understanding and say, I understand if this scares you. I do. And my ultimate goal is that we can be happier together. So I am not going to use substances anymore as a license to misbehave in this relationship. I'm not going to blame it. I'm not going to expect that you're going to accept bad behavior from me if I'm intoxicated. But I really want to explore what I'm capable of at this point in my life. I really want to explore being normal and feeling free. I think most people can understand that. And that's my Freedom Model quick lesson for today.